Many people have lots of questions about shared ownership. As time goes on, you might want to sell the share of your property so you can move home, or you might decide to buy a bigger share. L&Q is here to help you understand how it all works.
How can I buy more shares?
With shared ownership, your journey doesn't end when you first buy a share of your home. Maybe you can only afford 25% now. But if your salary increases, or you have more savings later, you can increase your share of the property then. We call this process staircasing.
When I originally bought my flat, I bought a 50% share. My salary went up in line with job promotions, which enabled me to save the extra amount of money I needed to buy the remaining 50%.
Each time you buy a share, its price will be based on the market value of the property at that time, and the amount you pay in rent to L&Q will shrink in direct proportion to the percentage you own.
It took about 5 weeks from start to finish. It was quite simple, staircasing up to 100%.
You can staircase up to 3 times. Once you own 100% of your property, you'll only pay your mortgage each month and no rent.
I went out and celebrated the day I signed on the dotted line, and it's great. I don't ever have to move out again. It's my flat.
What happens if I want to sell?
You can sell your share at any time, and you may decide to do that before you own 100%. And the way that works is simple. L&Q have 8 weeks to try and sell your share of the property themselves.
The process of selling the shares was so easy. L&Q and their financial advisor guided me through everything. It was very smooth selling the shares and buying the next property.
For an administration fee, L&Q will let you know how much your share is worth and start trying to find a buyer. Your home will be advertised online and will also send mail-outs to people who are already on L&Q waiting lists. But don't worry, because if L&Q don't find a buyer within 8 weeks, you can choose to sell your share or the entire home through a traditional estate agent.
The money that I made from the sale of the first shared ownership flat was really useful in buying my next property. Shared ownership offered me a really good opportunity to part own a property and to have a stable place to live.